And we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful day. Got a lot of. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing today? I'm hanging in there, not doing too bad. Just chilling and trying to get set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, if we cross that line. Hey, Rufo, how's it going today? Good morning. Hopefully, y'all are doing well. Silly wires. Sorry, guys, I got wires all up in my way here at the moment. Trying to get that. That's better. There we go. Hi, Jackie. And music. How's everyone doing today? Got a nice little selection of peridot here. And popping up my music. Got a new one in I'm going to start today's show off with as soon as my music gets popped up. Oh, I'm just going with EDM today. I don't remember. Cute kitty. Look, sounds good to me. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. So I got this beautiful peridot in this week. I'm just glad to see people in the chat today. Yesterday we were having some real issues with the chat. Heck, I almost just gave up on the stream today. I was like, is there really a point? So I'm just glad to see people, the chat's working. Hopefully I can provide some good background noise. So this is a nice peridot. It does have a couple inclusions. But they're not like eye-catching inclusions. Right on, I appreciate it. Thank you, Jackie. I hope you have a safe trip and enjoy your time with your moms. So this is a 2.45 carat round brilliant peridot. When you start breaking the 2 carat range, $100 a carat is not uncommon. $50 a carat isn't uncommon. But I kind of got this one at a really good deal. Normally, I wouldn't even show these. Like, I just kind of hoard these, but my collection's getting a little full, so I was like, we'll let this one go out if someone wants it for $75. Now, so for a size 7 would be my pinky. So it would be a really good size ring if someone wanted it as a ring. For a lady's normal quote unquote, I fucking hate that term. Or even for a men's ring, though, this stone would do it. Like, I would personally go for a pendant myself with peridot because it is a little softer for abrasion. What are you doing? Will you kick its ass and be safe? I don't know what you're... Oh, okay. Sorry. He managed to get his little toy into a package of paper towels and is just going ham on it. Yeah, okay. So here I've got a 1.8 carat for 60. This is a trillion cut. Gorgeous, gorgeous stone. I'm going to turn my heater down, which is actually kind of nice. Oh. Yeah, we'll turn that economy on like you did. Meow. You good kitties. This 1.8 carat trillion is $60. And then we get to some more reasonable everyday stones. This is a $12 oval. This is more often the size, actually, now that I think about it, guys. So I have some jewelry, peridot jewelry here. That I can show. Got that pendant. These are like, I mean, these two at least are $400 pieces. Yeah. That peridot is magnificent. I don't mind leaving it. I'll use it in something. Let's go with me. So this is more of like that normal size that you would see in jewelry. I see them used a lot coming, actually, local jewelry stores. Been kind of scoping them out. And I'm like, wow, they it's the freaking lights. It's straight up the lights. They got good lights. Got a $5 round brilliant here. Let me rephrase that. That is a mixed step cut. So the top is cut as a round brilliant, but the bottom, I don't even know why they do this, is cut in the step cut fashion, which is a lot more common, where you'll see that little bit of extinction in the center. That is one of the nice things about the European bright cut or brilliant cutting, as it's developed, or the more Western, as it's developed over the years. Although the older version of that, they would cut a flat facet at the bottom, and it would just leave like 100% little spot of extinction, even in diamonds. I have one chilling out in the vault, a diamond that's cut like that, and you can see it right in the center, that just little piece of extinction. However, that cut for some reason is highly sought after. One of these days, I plan to make a ring with it for somebody or another. Just saving it for the right moment. Got another. Now, this is a round brilliant. Actually, makes me consider this one. We're going to drop that one to $4 because of that extinction. They're both about the same size. But I think most of us for that brilliant cutting, where when there is some sort of extinction, it just looks more like it's the pattern. All right, so this one is like the only piece that doesn't have peridot in it on the board, but I ran out of pieces. I haven't finished the peridot mini yet. Got diamonds up at top, sapphire garnets, yellow diamonds, yellow sapphire, orange sapphire, pyrope garnet. See, now I want to see something real quick. Because I know this piece is listed on my Etsy. And when I write my Etsy's, that's quite a few. Okay. What's this? I don't even want to know. Listings. Hey, it's right up there for $1,390. Yeah, they're orange sapphires. Okay. I was correct on that. They didn't quite look like mandarin garnets. The two are very similar, though if you really get to looking at them, you'll notice that one of them has, and it's really hard to tell from face up, but sapphires have double refraction. There's a ruby on the back. I'll do this for $990 today. $4 for this oval. A little bit bigger, but it's got some inclusions going on. Otherwise, it'd be like 8. That's number 8 for $4. While having dinner. It's good to see you, buddy. How you doing today, Vern? You can see here, this one is a lot smaller compared to that last $4 one. But the color's better, the clarity's better. It's that quality. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. I'm glad you're in the room and the chat's working today. Sorry about the technical difficulties from yesterday. YouTube pretty much just told me to F myself, and that was it. There ain't no arguing with the great YouTube. See, so for $6, what? Man, this new stock's getting expensive. This one's the color, though. I'll drop this to $5. It does have a little bit of extinction. The clarity is great, and that color is popping. You get it down a bit, and this type of stone I'd use as a melee. By melee, most people don't think of that, but melees. Get some nice sparkle out of these types of stones, in my opinion. Right? My bracelet. I really, really, really want to make another one of these. Like, someone would make my entire winter, I shit you not, the rest of my year, if somebody ordered one of these. Because they are a just whole ordeal to make. I would probably live stream just daily chunks of live stream showing the process behind it. I know no one would really watch, but not for the whole. But like hell, this one I've even got some peridot there. Some more over in here. I've got some there. Sorry. Now. this whole this stone here came with this one. That first one that I showed that was $90. I literally bought the parcel for this stone. Because I was like, that's nice. And that's big. The rest of them, yeah, $3-4. Hey Ken, how's it going, buddy? So we got $4 on this one. Nah, here we go. Here's a nice bigger oval. Very clean. This is $8. How you doing today, Ken? Alrighty. I better take my ring off for this. I'd also be happy to make another one of these. That deep green. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad I'm finally not sick. That took me out. Like I normally can't afford to take sick days, so I normally don't, but that one there wasn't much of an argument to be made. Oh, it's okay. I was gonna say. I need to polish some things too. Actually, no. I've been doing a lot of polishing lately. I've got some stones that I cut myself if anyone would be interested in snagging any of those. They're going to cost quite a bit more, but like, oh, $350 on this ring. Hell with it. For instance, I have these two indicolite tourmaline that I faceted. I'm struggling to get my polish down though. Except for on sapphires. For some reason, my sapphires are turning out pretty good. Not with those. I might start doing a couple of them. Like, those ones didn't turn out the way I wanted them to, versus... Oh, okay. That one did. Where the hell? There we go. So I polished this one, and it turned out fabulous. This is a Montana sapphire. Actually, the first one I did like sold instantly. See, whereas I'll give it a close-up of the more recent tourmaline I did. I don't know why, but my polishing lab is just being a pain in the ass. It could just be microscopic inclusions that are turning to occlusions, but with the way they're angled. Now again, this is some massive magnification. I'm seeing this on a 22-inch screen, and this stone looks like it's the size of... On my screen, it's as long as my vape is. Like, it's taking up this whole section of my vape on my screen. So I'm being really fucking nitpicky about it. I think that's an artist's prerogative, though. Then I want to show this one, though. This one turned out fairly pretty, too. And this one I would do for 100 a carat. Whereas the emerald cut, I'd probably want 250 a carat. This one has a few more inclusions, although I love how it's party color like that. This one's a little darker. Probably also be 100 a carat. This next one's 1.5 carats. So I'd need to pull probably 200 a carat. So this one would be like about 300 if anybody was interested. I'd do 250 for it. I'd like to get my hands on a better lap system because I think that's part of my problem. It's just, I don't know, it should cost money. I ain't Daddy Warbucks over here, sadly. Back to Perry, though. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Which, after cutting those stones and knowing how much time goes into cutting those stones, it just blows my mind that. And this one's a little bigger, which is why it's 7. Though that's a bit of extinction. Where is my Sharpie eraser? You guys want to learn a cool trick? Sharpie eraser. I know people don't call them that, but I do. And just wipe it on my pants and boom. We're going to go down to 6 on this one. Which is more than a 10% discount. It's like a 15% discount because of a little bit of extinction. Anyway, when I know what a pain in the ass is to cut these stones, it just blows my mind that somebody's doing this, paying for rough, is such an awesome trick. I wish it worked on cardboard. It only works on plastics and glass, but still, it does work. Like, if you ever mess up and use a Sharpie on a dry erase board, that's how you fix it. I'm watching you, cat. So we got $6 on that round, brilliant. I might get a whiteboard for this. I don't know. I'm going to replace the cardboard. I don't want to, but it's part of the problem, and I know it. All right, here's another one, $4 that came in this parcel that I got this beautiful, magnificent, nearly 2.5 carat. See, and that's kind of the thought I have. Another thought I've had, and the only reason I haven't done it is because of how often I have to change these, is literally set these up so I can just like cut them down the middle and then I can just plop down half of the foam on there and be able to burn through it really quickly. I just don't have the stones anymore to burn through. Where was that? $4. Nice little pair here. Pretty good deal for $4. Actually, any faceted stone for $4 again just kind of blows my freaking mind. Is that on its tightest setting? Yeah, it is what it is. I was on the smaller pair for $3. Hey, can you try to not F up my printer, please, Kitty? I know you have like 0 to give, but still. Yeah, I'm watching you. Right out the corner of my eye. I think you're watching me. The cat's still mad because he used to get to sleep like in the middle of a pile of gemstones. I destroyed his entire identity. The cat used to think he was a dragon. For $6, we got this oval, which, you know, that probably should have been 7 or 8, but we're just gonna roll with it anyway. Got $6 on this one. And then, no. I can see my brain wasn't even sure about that price, but we're going with 4 on this one. Now, see, when I make a mistake in my error, I don't change it. When I make a mistake and it would affect the customers, I change it. Well, that's not true. It's mostly true, but if it was like $100 mistake on my end, I couldn't afford to take that big of a bite. But most of the time, I just let it slide. Like, you know, a few extra dollars, no big deal. See, I just can't be like gem shopping where they'll say that shit, and then I've literally caught them on a hot mic moment where they literally do the opposite. Oh, we just sold it for 20,000. What do you mean it's only 15,000? That's right. They've literally done that shit on hot mic. And they're just like, yeah, we just made money, bonuses. That's actually why they don't have chat anymore. It's because they got called out too many times by people watching. Okay, so we got 4. I showed that one. $400 pendant here. Peridot, Savorite Garnet, Emerald, Green Sapphire, and Diamonds. This beautiful, beautiful pendant. I used to just sit there in that chat, like with their stream going 24/7. And it was weird because, like, I'm not the only jeweler who would do that. And us jewelers would kind of talk shit about it on their chat. They let that go on for almost 2 years, too. It was great. Every once in a while, they mess up and leave it on. We're asking 400 on this beautiful piece. All right, got a round brilliant here for no $5. I don't care if it's bigger. Let's take a close look at this. We'll work out the price. Real time. So compared to this, it's bigger. So it's got the carat mark to go be a little bit more. It does not have the clarity. It does have color though. However, that inclusion, we're going to go with $4 on that one. Hey, Jesse. Jesse, here in about a couple minutes, if you want, I can show all that tourmaline. I didn't catch your last message, if you sent one. I don't know. I've got 3 more pieces of peridot to show. This one's 6. Oh, by the way, Jesse, check this one out. .45 carat round brilliant. I know. I'm cheating. You weren't here. I wanted. It's such a. I know. And it's like. That's a big boy. That's actually one of the bigger round brilliants I have in my collection. It does have a couple inclusions, which is why it's not like $100 a carat. Actually, it's not even $50 a carat. We've only got 75 on that, which is pretty fucking crazy. Sorry, I had to show you that one. Let's see, did we show this little boy? Another flower, $5. I love these. When the faceting is just like perfect. You claim that big one. Thank you. $2.45. I appreciate you. I think you've seen this one. I've had this one for a few weeks. I think you've seen that one. Ooh, I don't want to. $3 on this one. Matter of fact, I think that'll just be a freebie. Just like randomly throw that one in someone's box. It came with that big one. I bought a whole parcel just to get that big one. That one's got good color. $6. It's got good color and good clarity. It's just that bit of extinction in the middle. And then for 120, I have a tanzanite and peridot ring. The size, it's a 9.5. It's one of my cast ones. I need to do some more of these. I bet I could do some good practice stone setting on these if I did another batch. So that one's 120. Okay, let's pack this up and then break out the tourmaline. I can do a bit more of a explainer on the tourmaline too. If you got any questions or etc. It's just also better to show them in motion, in my opinion. It's kind of like the rule of thumb with every gemstone, in my opinion, though. Like, pictures of opals, no bueno. They need video. That's why I hate on Reddit. They've got it blocked, so you can't you can't do videos on the jewelry subreddit. And it's like, why? Like, that screws over so many amazing gemstones. Moonstone, opal, ammonite, alexandrite in honesty. There's just so many. Fire agate, cat's eyes, etc. How do I want to do this? I'll do a terminated followed by a non-terminated. And then sometimes it helps to just be to show the stone with the light going right through it. So this is one of the ones with termination. I kind of showed a video of this where you can see how it terminates at the top, but you can see the growth structure in an almost holographic way. It's really cool. I've never seen this on tourmaline. Like, I've seen these where it's flat on the top. Also, and I've also seen these ones with the glassy tops, as well as some that are pointed, depending on the exact type of tourmaline. But that holographic cap, yeah, that honeycomb, exactly. Like, I have never seen them have a growth structure like that. A couple of them had growth structures that were just insane. Actually, one of the one I got had one that was like that sucker's in my collection. I was like, that is so awesome. But this is probably the second best of those. However, it does have a few more inclusions. And that one is 24.7 carats, so it's right under 5 grams. Then we have some of these, which wait, what has a big bite? Oh, honeycombs. I get the generic ones myself. So this one here is damn near fast. Yeah, it took me a second. I get the generic ones myself. Could nearly be cut into its own gemstone, like faceted. I don't personally feel like my machine's good enough, nor is my skill good enough for me to mess with that yet. And this, you can see where it broke. The same on the other side too. That one is 15.2 carats, so right over 3 grams. There's another one of those. The top is still finished like that, but it doesn't have that cube structure, but it does have that floater. This one's kind of cool because like half of it is pretty clean. Heck, the nice one I got even has, I'll show it off. The next one's not for sale. I take that back. It just has a very high number on it. It's smaller than that one is. I fell in love with that one immediately. Just the coolest freaking thing. Sorry. The price. So on this one here, it's $420. Coming in right under 5 grams. Several Tesla marks. Kind of does though, doesn't it? Like, it's so cool. Sorry. I've got 240 on the 3 gram one. The one with the floater is 4 grams at 340. And then got this one at $150, and it's 11 carats. So a bit over. And for those who have been following me for a long time, I have been bitching about, excuse my language, about how hard I've been hunting to find chunks like this for under $700. Like, it was a good day when I'd find them for under 500, and that was like before shipping and all that. So I'm kind of proud that I'm able to bring them for, even $80 under that. I'm kind of stoked about that. And then I got, because, when these came in, I was like, oh, no, thank you for asking that question. I should have led with that, guys. So these 4 here are from the Pedinera mine in São José da Safira, Brazil. I probably butchered that a lot, so I apologize. They were mined out of the Azul Bem Grande pocket in 2004. That is like one of the coolest parts about this, is I know exactly where they came from. So I got this green one here. This one, I believe, came from Pakistan. It's where I ordered it from. So either it was mined in either Pakistan or Afghanistan. Same with the next one. And this one's 10.4 gram or carats, coming in at $100. I have 105, but you know, we're discounting everything a little bit today. Apply a little bit of, you know, $10, $20 off on some of those too. Yeah, we killed my flashlight now. Like, yeah, this is the best that I've been able to get in the last 2 years, it feels like. And then this stuff just fell in my lap. This one's also from, it came from Pakistan. Again, probably either mined there or Afghanistan. It's getting harder to tell because of different embargoes. This one is $90. It is just under 3 grams. I can't believe that these were sitting in a storage unit for the last 20 freaking years. And I'm really glad they were sitting in a storage unit too. Because indicolite tourmaline, that one, that's why it was the first one I showed you, because I have never, like, I put this one in my collection. There was no question. I didn't even really look at the rest of the stone. Seeing how clean the rest mostly was just an added bonus. But that holographic cap on this one, come on, show it to me. Boom. Was something it astounded me. And so the moment I saw that, I almost, like, I had to, like, argue with myself for hours to sell even these. 10-4? I got you. Will it fit in a box? No. It won't even fit in one of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it with a J, and I'll put it in my personal collection case for now. And I'll get one of these that it'll fit in for you. Thank you, Jesse. Do the math real quick on that. How you doing, Iris? Good to see you. Thank you, Jesse. When I get good enough to facet one of these bigger ones, because I've got some in sitting back for that, I'll give you first choice on one of those if you want. All right. Back. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Iris. All right. Now that I'm done showing these I'll just do a quick recap one more time. It's got 240 on this one, and yes, they will also come with the little piece of agate for the stand if you want, plus a protective box, of course. Just seems, how you decide to display it's up to you, but that one 340. 165. So I'll knock a few dollars off you on any of them today. Oh man, that's no fun. Little pink cap one. Hundo. Probably do like 80 on this. All right. Do I want to do? Yeah, I think I do. I guess I could do tourmaline facets, actually, now that I think about it. Let me do that. Whoa. No, what did I do to my tour? Sorry, I'm kind of looking at my. This is my board that's got tourmaline and then other stuff, and I forgot last week I kind of mixed them. So I'm like, well, yeah, we'll go with it anyway. Let's see, mandarin. Do a couple mandarins. Some tourmalines. Yeah, the bright side about pizza is you can always get more. Well, hopefully. I don't want to live in a world like I haven't even had a pizza in months, and I don't want to live in a world where I can't have one. Okay, because pizza's good. The Montana sapphire, a couple more sunstones, ruby. Tourmaline, and iolite. Then I gotta show some jewelry. Right? Yeah, it's an occasional thing now. Although, Iris, you probably remember back when I was doing it every day. Let's see. Montana sapphire ring. I can't help myself, everyone. I do apologize, but I must show off. One of them. I don't know. Actually, the Boulder Opal, because that one's just too big to put out. Get it listed on Etsy eventually. Then I'm just going to do a couple chains for some examples. The chains, of course, are also available. Come on, we both know you can fit. I believe in you. There you go. Who is calling me right now? Probably just some political bullshit. Call me. No, I won't give you money. All right, so first things first, we got a mandarin garnet for $37. Ooh, GoPro camera. That's what's up. If my leg worked better, I would totally get one myself and go just rock hounding. I hope you have a blast with that, bro. Pizza charts? Wait, what? I missed that. Beautiful, beautiful mandarin garnet there. I would love to get a drone that just floated over my workbench. Like, or here even, because, you know, let's face it, this fucking thing gets old. And I've got one in my room, and it gets old. I would love to have a drone just floating there, chillaxing. See, and I have a freaking 3D printer. I just don't got the time to get it running still. It might change. if all invoices come in over the next 2 weeks that are supposed to, that might change. Sorry, Mandarin Garnet number 2. This one's a little lighter, or not lighter. It's got a little more inclusion to it, but hold the front door. Give me a second here. Focus. Is that a sapphire? No way. I did not mislabel a gemstone. I'm testing that. Mandarin Garnet for $30 here. Yes. And you can literally get sandpaper up to 3,000 or 2,000 and then just get diamond paste in 5K and 8K. It'll do what you need. It'll be a ton of work, real pain in the ass, but you can do it. You won't make a bunch of money doing it. Like, your labor rate will be 50 cents to $1 an hour, but you can totally do it. All right, here I have one of the most beautiful tourmaline. I would love to use this in a piece of jewelry. So, no pressure. No pressure, guys. I mean, I know y'all come here for, like, good gems, good prices. But seriously, no pressure on this one. It's okay. $15 is a bit high even, I'd say. But that color, it's just fucking magic. Excuse my language. Dang it. I almost went an hour without dropping the F-bomb. I'm proud of myself. It's magenta, bro. Like, a purplish, reddish, pinkish. It's stunning, is what it is. For $15, it ain't huge, but yeah, it's just gorgeous. See, and this here is like your normal rubellite, which is a red color with a little bit of brown in it. And that brown really shows up on the camera. Versus like this, where there's no brown. It's just hello color. I would have loved to. I'm sure they didn't actually get this as a specimen, because they wouldn't have cut a specimen like this color. It just wouldn't be worth it. This one's $35. Honestly, that little one, I should probably pop up $10. It's just upside. That is one way to go about it. Another way to go about it, go to yard sales, do a lot of study, do a lot of study, and start picking up gold rings that people think are, mass produced or that are silver or plated, and they'll put them in $5-10. This is solid 10 karat gold, Sapphirite, garnet, and yellow diamonds. But you can pick up rings like this for really good prices. Or here's another trick. You can go to gold exchanges and ask them if you just say, I'd like to see what scrap you have. Some will tell you to F off. Others will be like, yeah, sure. And they'll just dump a box of gold on a tray and let you go through it. And you'll find pieces of jewelry that aren't really damaged at all. Take them home, scrub them up with some toothpaste and Dawn dish soap, maybe polish them, and go resell those. I know a lot of people who make a good amount of money doing that. And you'd be surprised how little it takes to start doing that. You can even start it with little chains like this. And I know it's hard, man. Like, I too started with no money. See, and this next one's also tourmaline. Heck, you can start with silver jewelry. They call it pawn silver. Instead of doing it with gold, ask them to see the silver scrap. You can get for $30, you can get 10 pieces of jewelry. Go polish them up a little bit, clean them up, resell them for, twice, 3 times what you bought them for. There is a huge pawn silver economy in the U.S. I know a few people who live stupid good lives, and that's how they do it, is buying and selling silver jewelry. No, nothing. I had no idea what I was doing when I started. I don't even know what drew me to jewelry so much. Someone just gave me a box of stuff they were going to throw away. And, it was yarn, some horsehair, some beads, some crystals, and some wire. And I saw the wire and I was like, wonder what I can do with that. And so I just typed into YouTube and I found girl named Yvonne Kennedy, Back to Earth Creations. Lovely person. She really is. She's amazing. She has this dragon eye bracelet tutorial, and I saw that, and I was like, I'm going to make that. Took me 5 months to figure it out, but you can start anywhere. I was 30 years old when I started this. I had no idea, never played with gems. Once I hit that point, I wanted to up the game a little bit and start working in silver with real gems, so I had to learn. All right, so here we have a beautiful boulder opal that I polished myself. Set in a pendant that we made in a live stream with some tanzanite. Just to give an idea of, that's a chain I made, too. I would love to do another video on making a chain. If somebody wants this really weird one, a guy named Harlem Bling put out a $100,000 challenge. I know he won't actually keep his word, but if somebody wants custom of that necklace, I want to make it just to be like, I did it, fucker, pay me. Make a bunch of drama about it. The pendant is $350. I put 40 hours into the chain, so I do $200 for the chain. If someone wants it, it weighs right about an ounce. A heavy ass chain. The chain's got way more than an ounce. No way that chain's only an ounce. Yeah, I stand corrected. That chain's nearly 2 ounces. My apologies. Don't be like, man, thing's way heavier than an ounce. I know better than that. Flower and emerald. That sounds nice. Yeesh. Hey, sometimes you can salvage things. Another piece of tourmaline, $5 here. This one is a greenish gray. It's got some good cutting though. Whoever worked on this, like, put care into it. Really respect the lapidary work. Next up, andesine. We're going to be bouncing all over with the gem types today. So these are what is often called sunstone. Oh, come on now. You are not going to have... This is $20. Kind of clean the face of it off real quick. Give you all a close up. Negative. I'm talking about right there. I need to re-angle my camera. That's what's up. We got $20 on this beauty. You'll see these on Mercari all the time, and they do sell for like $50, $80. All thanks to JTV, of course. They put out a ton of that material. Next up, I have a tourmaline trillion. Now, actually, that's a fairly attractive green. $7. By the way, thank you everyone for all them thumbs ups. I really appreciate that. I agree, Iris. Them sunstone are gorgeous. Yes, this is live. Hello, John. How are you doing today? Not only is this live, I actually pay attention to the YouTube chat, unlike so many others out there. Yes, I'm talking to you, Gemporia, JTV, Gem Shopping Network. Sorry, I always like poking fun at those big operations that have 20 people but can't. I actually got to take back JTV because they do pay attention to their Facebook Live, or they used to. Like, I don't know. I at least like how they approach their business. They're nice about it. What was 8? Sunstone. Andesine? Yeah, no problem. Jesse, 8 was one of those andesine labradorites? I've got another one that's a cushion shape. A little smaller, though. You claim that one? Thank you. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm trying to do some math right now. Cushion, you said? I did. Opal and tourmaline. Tourmaline is also this month's birthstone. I'm kind of sad because I'm just getting in, supposedly. Like, it just shipped out, I was told. The Mexican orange fire opal. You claim that one too? Thank you. I have to give you a bit of a discount. Wait, I did. Almost forgot about that. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you. And Australian white opal. I apologize it's taken so long to get that, Vern. I haven't forgotten about you. Did I show this one yet? That's a rubelite. Is it? Oh, it ain't. That's gray. Gray tourmaline. That's kind of neat. Another tourmaline. No, this is a zircon. My bad there. This is a champagne zircon. would not go as far as to call this a cognac because it's got more of the lighter colors in it versus that's got more of the lighter colors in it too. I don't think I have one out right now. But there's $5. Speaking of sapphires, oh, you can totally make expensive looking mushrooms. I saw a diamond, actually, no, that was pink sapphire. A pink sapphire, and I'm assuming silver or gold. It was a teddy bear this big. Like, I actually took a shot because I was going to show Jesse a screenshot of it. Those guys are just show offs. Crown collection. I go there to look at their stuff for inspiration and to humble myself all at the same time because they always have like wire wraps blow me away. Stuff like this, no, I'm an amateur compared to them. Yeah, their prices start at $20,000, $30,000, but still, yeah, 5,000. I cleaned you off a path. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. No. Good boy. Thank you. You don't got to just go back to sleep on the printer, you know. I cleared you a path down, you know. So you don't got to get off my stream. Cats, I swear. I apologize. Any path you clear for a cat is the wrong path. So this is a Montana sapphire that I cut and polished. 1.5 carats. That sapphire alone is worth 500. Actually, that sapphire alone is probably worth $1,000. But we'll say 500 just because I'm an amateur. Then it's got 10 diamonds surrounding it in a sterling silver ring. I am asking $500 for this ring. I'm asking that much because, and like I can't go any lower than that because I would just be better off cutting it apart for the diamond and sapphires again. Reuse them. But gorgeous, beautiful ring. All made here on site, of course, along with everything that I do. Beautiful ring. Another one of those champagne zircons. This one is a little darker, though. It really is. Getting close to that cognac realm. No, okay. Under non-blinding light, that's a cognac. Still $5. It is. It's got that like really nice chocolate color. Next up is an emerald. Very nice one, too. Collection I've been putting together for a minute. Plasma? There is that little chip on the side. That said, if I bezel set this, that would totally not be noticeable. This is $20. It is kind of a bean. I should put it on a dop and just even it out a little bit. Just even that side. It would then be like more perfect. However, seriously, if I set it like I did in the one in my ring, I shouldn't call this my ring. I need to take it off Etsy. I wear it too much. I can take it off Etsy. I might have been smart and did that preemptively. What the hell, Etsy? What do you mean I only have 30 items up? Come on. You guys just delist everything? Motherfuckers. I hate Etsy so much. I need to spend a week since Christmas is coming. I need to spend the next week just reloading stuff. $20 on that. We got a sapphire coming up next. Definitely fracture filled. Still a beautiful color to it. That would be kind of cute. If I ever get lucky and get somebody wanting a piece like that, I'm going to do it. I got $10 on this one. But this is about the end of an era. I don't have access to these sapphires anymore. The store I was getting them from closed. Which is unfortunate. And I didn't get to buy them out. Here we have another emerald. This emerald was kind of interesting. It came out of pretty much, actually earlier I was talking about going and buying gold jewelry. I do that to get gold. So I found this pendant with this emerald in it. A brand new pendant, basically. Like you can tell by that emerald, that thing's not heavily worn. It's in good condition. Good kitty. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. But I needed the gold and wanted the couple diamonds out of it, so I pulled them. That pendant probably retailed for like $1,000 before gold was at what it is today. $18. Fucking insanity. Rose quartz? You must be lagging because I don't have anything that has the color of rose quartz on here. Well, that is if you're talking about the emerald, it's a pretty standard emerald. Getting these cleaner ones is very rare, and the price starts going up exponentially. Even these aren't exactly cheap. I've been collecting this box together for 4 years. Started with that one. Ended up getting those two, or that one and this one. Then I got these two, this one, that one last. Huh. Light bulb. Yeah, this one has definitely got a really pretty red to it. Yeah, emeralds are a very complex stone. I actually avoid them for the most part, unless I fall into them at a stupid good price because of how easy it is to lose your ass on them. Like, it is really easy to spend $500 on an emerald or $1,000 on an emerald, and you really need to know what you're doing if you're spending money like that. I have a policy. I'm not dropping more than $100 unless it's a custom and I'm going to somebody that I really trust for it. I know a guy that I do trust for it, but I just can't afford them myself. Those are some real nice ones he's got. Last one was 20 fracture filled ruby. Up next, I got a blue zircon, sapphire, and diamond pendant set in sterling silver and 10 karat gold. Beautiful pendant. Piece of art all around. Let's see, what do I got this one listed on my Etsy for? Boom. $1,287. I'm going to knock $187 off of it right off the bat. We will do $1,100 for this beautiful, beautiful blue zircon pendant. Next up is an iolite trillion. Almost out of iolite. Y'all have bought it all. This one is $20. She's 25, but I'm gonna drop $5 off of it. Just gonna see. Jesse wins a giveaway. Dialite, yeah, it's big one. We got an $8 green tourmaline here. Nice olive color. You know, tourmaline is one of the more interesting gemstones as it comes in some ridiculous amount of colors and hues. More than most other gems out there. Like sapphires come in most colors too, but not quite as prolifically as tourmaline does. I like blue tourmaline more than blue sapphire, personally. Y'all probably figured that with how I ate up so much blue tourmaline recently. Got another $20 ruby. Fracture filled, most likely. I have no proof of it, but I'm assuming. Because if I remember, I did look at these under a scope and decided they were fracture filled. I usually err on the side of caution with that, but still, say I get a parcel of them and 4 out of 5 I can tell are fracture filled, and 1 I'm not sure, I'm just going to say it's fracture filled. Last up on this board for gemstones is a Montana sapphire, round brilliant cut. Which, actually, now that I think of, I have a design I've been considering that this would go well in. It is for sale for $30. It might not be for long. If it sticks around, I could see me tossing this into a piece, because I'm thinking of projects I can do with some of those indicolite sticks. And one of my thoughts is a pendant that's made out of one of those sticks with a bunch of Montana sapphires and some diamonds. I might be thinking of some blue zircon in it too. Hey, Jesse, are you still here? So I'm at the end of this board. I kind of want to show off your lid. Way where I don't have to like hold the phone. We have here sorry, I don't have my tape next to me. Lightsabers are a possibility. I am strongly considering making a lightsaber. I mean, indicolite tourmaline is one of those. I don't have, and they would be bigger, so I could go even more all out. But I saw this idea. It's a pendant. It's circular, with a crystal in the center, and then it comes with a little charging, for spiritually charging it using the sun or the moon, whichever is your thing. It comes with a little charging altar that you can literally pop the pendant into, and it just it's so cool. And I'm like, I gotta make one of those. So there we got the blue zircon mini pendant. This one is $135 today. Beautiful little mini wrap. Since I didn't show this one off, I might as well. Come on. I know, Meow Ball. Give me a little bit. I got you, don't worry. I'll send you some pictures of it after the stream, Iris. It was gorgeous. And I was like looking at it, I was like, I might as well just start doing sculptures. Alrighty, well, that's that for these. What to show off next? It also contained probably as much gold as I've worked with in my entire career. So there was that part that was like, damn, that's impressive. I'm also waiting to get a couple smaller pieces of indicolite so I can make another one of these. And I think when I do get those in, I'm going all out and making like a crazy one of these. Okay, so I'm gonna refill this board. Yeah, it looks like a Stargate actually upside. The one I'm talking about really does. It is out of this world. Wait, I think that's mine now. I don't know. I have a hoarding problem with nice gems. Because, I do magic with them. I really do. It's my calling in life. Okay. We showed that off. Yeah, I have a feeling the piece that I'm mentioning was inspired partially by just from what I saw. Stargate would seem to be a valid explanation for inspiration on that. I think we'll close up with some labradorite today. Definitely good idea to go in with, some planning, Iris, for large projects, for sure. It's kind of like that piece that I put together a while back, or recently, that fire agate and fire opal piece. I might as well put that on the board. Do labradorite and a couple giant pieces. I think we got stock for guess I didn't. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. This one is on special today. All right, we got some labs here. I'm burning up. It's so weird. All right, we got this beautiful labradorite cabochon. This is a big boy here too. Oh, this was not meant to be sold originally, I guess. What do we got? 13.4 grams. $13. Guarantee you, if you go into your crystal shop, you are not going to find a labradorite of that chunky ass size with a flash like that for no $13. They're going to be wanting like $25-$30 for it. I know my crystal shop nearby, like it would. They do have them for like $15, but they look more like this. Like there's just no flash to it. The stuff they got makes this look good. It's $5 on this little one. And I think I see some purple. Not a lot, though. There is definitely some purple in that lab. Then I got 7.8 grams on this one. So that's going to be $7. It does have a card, bro. I have a PayPal card. It links right to my PayPal. That one is $5. $5. Ridiculous. That is not fucking labradorite. I apologize, guys. This is a stone I polished, actually. Petrified wood. If someone wants this, I don't know, a couple dollars. Make me an offer. Just throw me an offer on number 5 if you really want it. All right, next up, I have, and I'm going to do another one of these soon. I actually thought about doing one with an indicolite tourmaline, but just flowers on both sides, up and down. I have to do some cleaning on this piece. Such a gorgeous piece. This is an opal and tourmaline pendant. Now, a friend of mine actually figured out how to turn this into a brooch. All you need to do is use a pin, like a safety clip, through the back here and just pin it to you. I would not have considered that, but it worked. It looked really good too. So yeah, this can be a brooch if you want. I could probably get it would probably cost a couple $100, but I could actually get laser welded to it a pin if somebody wanted. I'll do this piece for $1,000. We have champagne diamond, sapphire, ruby, more sapphire, savorite garnets, yellow diamonds, and amethyst in the flowers because, I love lilies. And so I went hunting for lily colors, and that was the one I settled on. And then that fucking opal in the middle, that opal is just boss. Like, hello. This screams, my house is part of the aristocracy. $1,000 for this. And again, if you want it edited so it can be a brooch without just like clipping it to yourself, we could probably work that out. It would probably make a really nice bracelet. I avoid putting opals into hand pieces of any kind. Bryce, hey man, I actually meant to hit you up on. Sorry, I got sick, so I meant to hit you up on PayPal. Do you need me to shoot you over an invoice for the not last week, but the one before that, or the one before that? I don't even know. It's been a long month. Been one of the months. How you doing, Bryce? If you need time, it's cool. I got a gauntlet already. I'm good. If someone ever wants me to make them a gauntlet, I will. I would love to. We just need to start with about 10 ounces of silver. A couple $1,000 for labor. For deposit. That one is $4. Pretty good deal. A damn good deal. Ooh, look at that. That is just like magical. We got $5 on this one. Here we got a steel blue. It's like, I can't even. Its flash is just so intense. Good luck finding someone who will do it in America. I know that much. That said, though, there are ways, bro. There are ways. There are ways to get people doing it for less than minimum wage. You just better hope the package doesn't get lost in the mail, because there's no insurance. You will get burned. That last one is $6. Like, the amount of effort and tools and all that goes into making jewelry, you can't afford to do it in the United States for minimum wage. It's just not going to happen. If you find someone willing to do it, let me know, because I'll hire them too. But there are people in India and Thailand, China, who in their local economies, $5 an hour is not bad. Which really saddens me, if I'm being 100% honest. Got $10 on this one. Like, nobody cutting this stone should get paid less than McDonald's. Or cutting this stone. Or cutting tanzanites that are like this crazy. And there are people out there who do that for those wages, sadly. Yeah, India can get dicey with shipping. It really can. Pakistan's even worse, which is where you would get the cheapest labor, 100%. Set up in Pakistan or Afghanistan, pay somebody. But at the same time, like, those take 6 months for your package to get there because they use, some shoddy package service to save money since you're paying a minimum wage or under minimum wage. Can't really blame them. I don't blame them a bit. I don't like it, but I can't get too pissed off about it either because I'm being a cheapskate. I had a piece of tourmaline I bought from Pakistan, and it broke in transit. And, when it finally came in, that dude actually, it was 6 months in the mail. After 3 months, the guy was like, listen, just let me refund you. So I was like, all right, bro. If it comes in, I'll pay you. And it came in, and I was like, dude, it's broke, but I'm still paying you because you were just like exemplary of how what I wouldn't give to have someone like that here. It's like, bro, do you want to immigrate? I'll give you a job. We'll take over the whole industry together. Yeah, man, you can get some amazing ones from over there. You really can. Good people over there, too, in a lot of cases. I mean, some of them aren't fan of us in the West, and I really don't fucking blame them. Upside, it's called Robin Hood. What? Seeing if they want to immigrate and help me take over the industry? Man, I don't know. I think it is the industry. Hey, Derek, or it is the answer. I would have nothing against hiring some people from out of the country who just want to make a better life for themselves. I'd partner with people like that. Starcoin? Oh, crypto. Iris, crypto is not for banking. It's a type of investment. And it's a really, really dangerous one. You can make money off of it if you know how to take advantage of bearish trading and have a good amount of money. I used to say it's a scam too. I really did. Until recently, as I've started to utilize it to make some money. It's gambling. It's a form of skill based gambling, and you just have to be more skilled than the opponents. I would never use it as a savings account, though. It's too volatile. The sad thing is, though, out of my experimentation with like Robinhood, crypto has been where I haven't lost money. Were all my price tags just coming off these? I can make a nice one out of that shape, though. About $5 on this one. I wouldn't spend it for real items. I would just trade it back in and then get cash for it if I was gonna do that. And it's the only thing I've seen that's actually gone up more in value than gold over the last 10 years. Well, maybe not the only thing, but it's like Bitcoin is a shocking way to make money, I guess. I have to admit it, I was wrong 10 years ago, and I wish I would have made a different choice than I did. Iris, I said that too 10 years ago. If I would have invested $1,000, I would be a millionaire. I really thought the exact same thing. If I would have just said it before I got, the consequences hit down, the account would have been worth $1 million. I don't know that it will always be like that, and I do strongly believe that our government will eventually crack down on unlicensed currencies and it will crash. But until then, what the fuck was that? Derek, you're not wrong. And heck, I was a criminal back then. Like, that was the whole thing that kept me out of it, was I was like, man, this is a joke. Like, I'm not using this, blah, blah, blah. But I could have made so much money if I would have gone that route. Heck, even the money I invested in this business over the last 4 years, if I would have instead invested it into Bitcoin, I'd be far better off. It's sad, but it's how it is. I don't think that'll always be the case. I really don't. That last one was 4. 9 and 4. However, like right now, it's in a kind of a bearish pattern. Not actually bearish. It just keeps going, down, up, down, up, down, up. And it's kind of consistent. Bitcoin is going between 63K and 67K at the top. You sell out every time it hits 67K and then rebuy it when it goes back down. For the most part, you'll make a bit, and it does that every couple of days, it seems like. There's a pattern there that you can gamble on. I'm not suggesting that. This is not investment advice. Again, I don't invest in crypto, but I have been watching it and learning. Because I do strongly believe that I'm not perfect, and I've made some bad calls. That was one of them. Personally, my opinion. Because I laughed at it. I really did. So this one's 500. This is a beast, too. Look at this fire agate. Just so beautiful. See, but I guess I've always had a somewhat artistic mind. And this is, I don't know, I have different values and things. Like beautiful rocks. I wish it was that easy. Selling jewelry is not an easy path, I must admit. So I got $8 on this one. I know, right, Derek? And that's a fact. When I was still in the whole drug world, people were using crypto like that and trying to convince me to accept it for payment. I was like, there's no effing way. It's a joke. It will get cracked down on. And I still say, like, eventually our government's going to say, nope, we want control. So you're either going to give us full control over this so we can track and trace it and all that shit, or we're going to outlaw and make our own. It's just how they're like, it's how power works. And eventually I think we're going to see crypto come to a crashing end as we know it. I really do. It does make it too easy for large criminal organizations to, and I don't even want to call them criminal organizations, just non-approved organizations to run business that is not approved without the government's permission. And, you know, I don't know. I don't think they'll always allow it. Got $12 on this one. This one's gorgeous. $12 on that. Be like 50 at my local crystal shop. I mean, I haven't seen any proof of the U.S. doing that in a while, but historically speaking, I can't deny that. Totally have. Technically, they pretty much just do it via our current economy. $7.7 grams. Oh, man, that's actually a little harder to argue against. It is pretty hard to quit your job at McDonald's when you have to pay your rent. I got $4 on this one. Or, you know, how they've literally built prisons to keep towns from going under. and then they fill those towns from nearby cities and stuff, or not towns, but fill those prisons with out of the impoverished people of nearby cities. And then they pay those people 40 cents an hour to do work. It exists. It does. All right. Last piece of the day. I'm going to make a tourmaline version of this. Maybe not exactly like this, but something with, similar thick silver lines and curves and stuff, because I love this design. 5 and 7. 5. I'll throw 5 in your box, Lisa. It's just a piece of petrified wood. 17 is $4. Yeah, $4. I got you, Lisa. I hope you're having a good one, Lisa. Good to see ya. 3 and 14. 3 is $7, and 14 was, I think it was like $6, $5. So we got 4 with that one. You take 14? Okay. $9 total. I'll hit you up on Etsy to update the invoice. Labradorite, $9. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day with that. I got some stuff I want to work on and such. Thank y'all for hanging out with me this weekend. Been a blast. I need to post this. You have a good night too, Lisa. Iris, thank you for hanging out. It's good to see you. Upside, Vern, Rufo, Jackie, thank y'all for dropping in, hitting that like button, supporting what we do here. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Try to have some fun. I will catch you on the flip side. Look at that. I actually get to end the stream myself today. That's kind of nice. It was like the hell yesterday. Catch y'all later.